Hello, welcome to AgostoAllElite Podcast on this beautiful Sunday morning. You got a lot to cover, some news, a lot of things we got to cover. Let's start with some Raw, baby. Raw. All right, this is the Raw the go home edition of Raw for Payback. I don't care. The Bay had go home show. WWE spent a lot of time hyping the show. This week's Raw was not without highlights of Becky Lynch's feud with Trish Stratus, continuing when she took on Story Zark. Bronson Reed took on Ciampa. Gable battled Ludwig Kaiser. On Sunday, taking on Viking Raiders in a match and reunited their previous feud. Now we go Damian Priest versus Sami Zayn. Zayn opened the show to already crossing on entrance music and was caught up by Damian Priest's appearance. Seeing Money in the Bank clear height power advantage, but Zayn didn't let us push around. He got a lot in offense, but Priest took over to dominate. Many of the Judgment Day matches involved other members of the group. It was a nice change of pace. Have Archer Infamy Ryan Solo for the match. Unfortunately, with Zayn, J.D. McDugan interfered, costing the match. Priest is unhappy about shoved the Irishman at that match. Without Owens and Zayn taking him out, while Judgment Day members left in his own devices. This is a good match that left room to follow up down the line. The tag belt, and Payback with Judgment Day is going to be a lot of fun. Zayn wins. It was a little where Owens and the rest of Judgment Day were in ringside, but that was good because there was no interference. Honestly, Zayn's springboard moonsault is a thing of beauty. We go to New Day versus Viking Raiders. The Miz came out to LA Knight's theme song dressed like him and gave a promo while doing impression of Megastar. The crowd started getting into it. The listener took out the officer ranting about how the crowd treated how Andy could pander. The next match saw Kofi Kingston and Xavier Wood take on Eric and Ivar. Each two teams in ring too many times, so there's no counter. Drew McIntyre, Matt Riddle walked from commentary table. Woods, Eric started a nice exchange. The Vikings took control, isolated Woods for a bit. It didn't take too long for Kingston to help his partner turns around. It was a ringside, but didn't match the impact of the action. They ended up bringing a standard tag team match. Most of the pace was steady and a good chemistry. The contest evolved mayhem ringside when McIntyre and Riddle got involved. This led to Eric Ivar hit Ragnarok for the win. The Viking Raiders win. The Miz Suppression Night was perfect, no notes. The Woods and Kingston were both Armbrand said Bray or Rollins to show wearing saying winning him. Woods hit a nice dive out of the ring, both Vikings. The way McIntyre hit Woods in the face with the office chair was nuts. We go to Chad Gable versus Ludwig Kaiser. Gunter delivered a promo was saying he said he would defend the championship. Chad Gable next week. For now he has to fight Kaiser. This was the first time we've seen these two lock horns. It was definitely the best encounter. Everything did look as smooth as it can be. The match lasted two full segments, so I have more and more time to the best appearance of the night. Fortunately, led to interference, led to a burger brawl with Owens and Giovanni Vance. Winner Cable won by disqualification. There's notable moments. WWE played Bray Wyatt's tribute video for the match. It was a beautiful dumb package. Owens is so funny without saying a word. The way Cable took Kaiser down, the start of the match looked smooth. Kaiser hit a nice running uppercut that was reminiscent of Claudio. Cable's mouth was bleeding a bit after the commercial break. Yeah, it was a note. Bronson Reed versus Ciampa. Rollins came to the ring to talk about his upcoming match with Nakamura at Payback, paid tribute to Wyatt. Video package played for the artist while the visionary stood in the ring. Nakamura ended up attacking Rollins from behind while he was taken out, kicked him in the face to knock him out. Ciampa and Reed had the rematch after Rollins cleared the ring. Reed started fighting early, attacking his opponents during the entrance. The former NXT champion ended up getting the upper hand, showing once a commercial. Reed's getting working with all competitors. Ciampa's great at work. But anybody's a man that fun encounter all the time. They allowed it. They ended where things fell apart. But Ciampa tried to use a crucifix, but able to keep his spy around Reed, so they went down for the pin. Didn't look as good. Ciampa won. The kick to the face for Nakamura looked great. Seth Rollins sold it perfectly. Reed's gear being somewhat similar to Bam Bam Bigelow's appropriate because he moves like way low ways. I don't know where Big Reed's name is is honestly unnecessary. You don't need to do that. Big Bronson Reed, no. We got Biggie Lynch versus Zoe Stark. Ripley and Mr. Rout after the break to give a promo turn to a fight with Rodriguez and with Judgment Day members retreating. The main event of the night was a false count match between Stark, Lynch. Tiffany's traveling with someone 10 times watching from the crowd. This is interesting. It took a couple minutes for Trish Stratus to make her presence felt. The man with a candlestick, she continued getting involved when Lynch hadn't fight had enough. She chased the Hall of Famer down, beat her with the candlestick till he ran into the back. Stark and Lynch already developed great chemistry with opponents. They also both top performance on their own right. Trish Stratus was a bit with 2 months. This sense of being engaged in marriage and feud probably run its course for first fans. After a few table spots, Lynch picked up victory by hitting a house sound as production creates table. I was AOL. Okay. Oh man. Becky Lynch wins. Becky Lynch won G, B+, BBB. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright, Becky Lynch wins B+. Good match. Observations. There was an awkward landing when Lynch hit Stark crossbody from the middle of the turnbuckle to the floor. Stark almost hit her on the head. Bray came down, ended up being fine. Stark's springboard rocket always looks so good. Stretch out to her lair in the ring, helping him work in the state. It was fine, check it out, but moment. Lynch Carrier at the end, she tapped in her armband, Bray Wyatt's name. My final word. This was a go home list for Raw for payback, so we know we fulfilled packages interviews, but this edition was a little disingenuous. Only 5 real matches on a 3-hour show does not feel like a waste of all his time for watching at home, but it feels like a waste of money if it pays the entire episode of Raw matches, The Bray Wyatt Turf Funk tributes were touching. If you're in matches, they stand for quality, but also every end there's some interference or shenanigans. It might be the worst episode of Raw we had seen, but it was the most weaker one in recent memories. So yeah, Raw was a weaker episode. The go-home show for Raw was a weaker episode. So now let's go to Dynamite. So let's talk about Dynamite. On the heels of the historic All-In pay-per-view mistake, AEW returned Wednesday with the latest on Dynamite, considerably uncertainly surrounding the show. With a little nerves advanced in the broadcast, company had historic fans just before its second pay-per-view and many weekends all out. Finals recap of the August 30th show in Now Arena in Chicago. Okay, the match card in advance were the AEW Orange Championship, the International Championship, Orange Cassidy versus Penta Zero, and Cole promo. Let's go, Commander versus John Moxley. So, following Cody Rhodes announcement as circumstances that assaulted charges to the night card, Moxley kicked off the show, got the high-flying luchador Commander. For a guy involved with a Blaze by seeing Stampede match on in, Moxley showed no signs of being worse for fear. He defeated Commander in a spectacular match that did nothing for the babyface, but added another win to the former world champion on the resume. Had an all-out and shot at the AEW International Championship. It would been nice to see the Blackpool's Trauma Club's member struggle, he's selling the punishment during London. Instead, he bulldozes with a potion with his top guy persona attacked. Ladder went to the peak. Backstage, a scripted confrontation between BC Gold FTR Yoga Bucks led to the announcement of a big 8-man tag match at Sunday's All Out. Now we go to Moxley defeated Commander. My takeaways from this: Moxley started hard, taking fight the Commander, showing no signs of wear and tear at Sunday's contest. The rope walk forfeit the splash failed miserably. And Commander hit the knees to the midsection, the former world champ rocked the lariat, and the spike pile driver. Moxley transition, ran naked, choke with the armbar for the win. Easy money, baby said. Those are takeaways. So yeah, they're pretty much takeaways. So I got just on the moment. Yeah. All right, we're here. Less noisy. Let's go to Tony Storm and Chris Jericho promos. Let's talk about that. Backstage, Renee Paquette attempted to speak with Tony Storm. He said he could not trust anyone or anything but her his shoes. Stretching. Storm might be the best character over last month. Other evidence, she had no final count. Immersed herself in results have been spectacular. In arena, Jericho and the ring falls lost to Wellspring on win. Apology to Sonny Guevara for showing Wyatt. Getting away that damn and John Penn's all the issue filed to chase Terry Chance for next week. No foul. The Melbourne commentary team with the following. Chase the title. Right. The Jericho Ross step is good, and in a perfect world, we're elevating one of the most talented young guys in the roster, but it would be nice to see other resolved in a meaningful way. There is time to accomplish, but it feels like Destiny lost her shovel, as often been the case in AEW over the years. My takeaways. The quote, I can't trust Saria. Somerset further suggested all costs on the break of split it. A creative choice have been long overdue. The numbers of shoot baby Jericho said citing the all-in attendance figures for no one that came out of a string digs in his company. Connie River from Jericho. Jericho paused to Guevara, but quickly initiated the gun. Scott did not hit Osprey hard enough with Floyd baseball bat. Jericho pitched a reunion sex gods to pursue the AEW World Tag Team Championship beginning next week. Guevara accepted again Golden to remain loyal to the guy who doesn't have to buy him beyond his personal gain. New Japan Strong Openweight Champion Gustin versus Yuta. Unlike Oxley and Albanober, both in Japan Weight Kingston challenger Yuta looks like guys with dirty pain, suffering, and PE match and all in. Kingston don't manage to fight through the agonies and maintain the time a good match. The gutsy babyface Rock Yuga with two massive back fisted hold with Claudio Castagnoli grab a hold of conscious Yuta let the arena series a career-long issue far from over. A good match with slight hint of more to come between Slag King. So Serena was the first real hit of the night. So Kingston defeated Yuta. Takeaways from this. Kingston done something that terrified McFall cited. Great fan sentiment to the selling of an injury. Collins with it. The professions the violence is the best in performance in the way pain to the audience. Kingston around you, executive betting backface for the win. Another. This is a promo. Promo. And call pro. Holy minute. And second friendship. Take a great a friend. The Revolution will enter the Grand Slam tournament. Oh, let me try it again. I had a little mumbling. Anna Cole gained one friend in MJF, but he lost the others in Strong, Taven Bennett. Strong in the Kingdom confronting Cole in a ring promo, taking exception to his newfound ship with AEW. World Champion when it comes to the banner of them. The Messiah Backbear has never been particularly talk, but he was here as a white friend. The Revolution will enter the Grand Slam Tournament challenge and MJF for the world titles and that booking call adds the story thread will likely be a benefit of good matches. Don't be surprised Taven Bennett win the Battle Royal on Friday's Rampage and challenge Cole and MJF for the Ring of Honor Team Championship all out. Maybe predictable outcome, but the predictable is hardly a bad thing for the sake of story. So there's an update to it. So apparently there's an update to the update to this. Okay, Kingdom's not officially entered the Battle Royal Rampage. Also, up means Fletcher and Darius likely won their R tag belts. So pay rematch battle got for free for the first time. Alright, the takeaways is from Strong said my next healthy, not poor to you. His red line from Strong. Taven accused Cole of jumping the Bullet Club to make merchandise money around some of friends at NXT. Max is not the only friend now, he's my best friend, Cole said. Strong claims entering the Grand Slam tournament being MJF for the world title. Taven Bennett aside, back and win the tournament because I'm a wrestling legend. That was a great match. Now we go to the women's trio tournament match. Tiva Chandler, Stanler, Baker, Street Up battled Rose, Scott Ross, Shafford, or Travis matchup. Wally Randall did advance two stories. The mounting intentions were to see that Banker and the Stanler feud with the Cup Extenders all out podium shoot. So they're actually full heroes and these nice to see Russo Sakura television. For more of the attention to run Baker Sheeta, there are worse options for women's division given their credibility and stature at AEW. CM Hales put over a little strong that base face women. But a good match with some story match was better than I went back in the women's division those weeks. So yeah. Stanler, Baker, she has defeated Rose, Stark, Sheffer. My takeaways, how does not AEW found more for Rose, Stark, Sheffer to do than we're saying, because these 3 quarters of the women's division. Baker rarely rocks Shida with a super kick. This second this week with a good talk and wipe out women's champion. Statler ended the win for her team by finish up with a champion strap by Baker Shida arguing. So top from nowhere, still top of TV's champion. A match between Bray our champion, team champion Simon Joe and Tony Taylor was announced for All Out. Banger, Sunday's most shape out the most B show pay-per-view in AEW history. Unfortunately, we got the Acclaim ribbon cutting ceremony. The Acclaim defeat House of Black All In and celebrate by cutting a ribbon, introducing new title straps, could be the hot break strap. It was a charter purposes segment. Yes, Bowen's mask caster. Belly gun was survived because of the crowd defeat, but that is the television for mother. Validation backward beating, just rolling along. My takeaway is that Bowens introduced the trios belts with scissors closure. You read that right? So I feel like the trios titles were taken up. House of Black just to introduce new belts, sacrifice the momentum in the process. We got the main event, the AEW International Championship. Orange Cassidy versus Penta Zero Mito. Cassidy defended AEW International Champion for a night that deserved every Penta Zero. Him, Freshly Squeeze, and Reggie Carr scored a roll-up win. But what appeared to be the main event of All Out. Caster defended Tyler and Moxley to win a win over Penta match. Been teased for weeks. The match will have a tall task headline show in Chicago that last takes that moment, but should have been enough heated, elevated. Wednesday's battle with Penta was strong. Saw Cassidy trip batter, beating champion doesn't have enough to escape title defense remaining intact. Cassidy spilled with late first time to fight and grabbed in the moment, helped put over the defense against Moxley. So yeah. Cassidy defeated Penta retained. Takeaways from this: Penta launched Cassidy the guardrail, but the landing was anything but smooth. Cassidy put his hand in the pocket to avoid his iron trap and snapped by Penta in a clever move. He exchanged a cross-dress, had his shoulders raised. Disappointing, it was most invariably stern moves in wrestling. It meant nothing at one point. I feel like apologize means nothing now, honestly. A challenge a little fear factor, but Cass kicked out, stunned. Penta fell to a crucifix roll-up as Freshly Squeezed retained the title. On the champ, I'll continue to defend my champ as long as I want. There's nothing I'm going to do to take from me. Moxley, you better bring more than a 4 because I will win international champ because I'm Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy. I do not have a catchphrase. Overall, AEW has a work cut out on Wednesday night, not only to follow up a momentum night of action or All In, but has to quickly book up a card for All Out pay-per-view. It felt like an afterthought. Results varied. The results are varied. Now, the company announced for match for Sunday, but never really review felt like destination viewing. On the paper card, there was some at this Wednesday show. Lisa was very glad to wear a show, but so basically, but it may be worth thinking the idea of holding paper 1 week after there's all shown on the next year. The main event this week, Diamond was strong with fans like out in my case and with Yuta, some actual story development in women's division. So it's still good. The show was still good regardless of the situation, you know. It was a good Dynamite regardless. So let's go to the Rampage spoilers. Let's get it out of the way. Alright, NGF Uncle opponents revealed Jericho's going to fight a ringside more. So Jericho was up to ringside after a couple episodes. Rampage was taped in Chicago. Notice the latest update story that had been taking place. This is episode 4, All In, All Out. The open match was a 20-minute battle royal shot out of the guys. There was Dark Order's John Silver Reynolds defeated the rest for the spot. So Dark Order will be facing Adam Cole and JF at All Out. There was action outside the ring where Mark Davis, Cal Fletcher get to altercation with Jericho. Randall Ladders announced the spot. Guevara came to Jericho sign to fend up Austin Open. In the tag team action, there was some tag team action. El Hijo Vigo and Nick Wayne defeated Kid Sabian and Gringo Loco. Women's faction, in a women's match, Willow Nightingale and Sayu defeated Anna Jay and Taya Valkyrie. It was the main event, I heard. So, yeah. And Hangman Page defeated Brian Keefe in a singles match. So, let's go to more to this. Jericho's going through traumatic times with Jericho Society banded him and having a losing match on AEW last Halloween last week. His altercation also helping Guevara's help prove that there's some loyalty to some stable leader. He was one of the members of Jericho's early stable inner circle. So we also have Jericho fan reacts to the fans' social media page after his All-In match. Jericho's most tested match at All-In pay-per-view, which took at Wembley Stadium. 52 Ultra was part of some special spots, but it was spread all 30 years. When fans wonder how he did it, when he was at age, when he was passion. So, yeah. That was Rampage spoiler, and it was about more about Jericho's little problem. So, yeah. Next we go straight to... Let's go straight to ROH review. Alright, here's our ROH reviews. Alright. Okay, on ROH TV, another week, ZSJ defending his title. Do we deserve this? We also got John Walters versus Josh Woods, the ROH 6 Tag Title Championship, the Embassy versus Lee Johnson, Joyce Martin, and Andrade, and Misaka versus Alice Crowley. The Outriders versus the Spanish Announce Project. Again, the Outriders versus Spanish Announce Project. Lee Moriarty and the Workhorsemen versus Gnarls Garvin and Vicious Conch and Roller Crew. Marie Sheffer versus Jack Oresk. Dustin Jackson versus Cole Carter and the New Japan World TV Championship. Sabre Junior versus Mental League. Let's go straight to the action from the Rupa Arena in Lexington, Kentucky, with Gabani and Coleman Terry, the New Japan World TV Championship. Sabre Junior versus Mental League. Drop total by ZSJ, but League flips out. Regular by ZSAJ, won by Mental League. Stalemate, ZSJ hits it outside. Whereas back inside, Hammerlock's down to the elbow by Sabre. Sabre with the arm lace with wrist lock and another big stone to the triceps and Mental League. Back suplex by Sabre. Mental sends Sabre to the outside. Follows up with a top corneo walk crossbody walk off the top by Mental League. Gets a 2. Back inside the ring. Sabre dives for out the patrol. Gets it. Mental League inches himself to the bottom rope. Brian gets there. And spring Mental League into a DT. Gets a 2 count. Both men trade roll-ups for 2. Sabre runs to a super kick. Mentally goes up top. Rope walk, elbow drop out the lead. Ryan's a triangle choke. Sabre strict transition to a straight armbar. Ryan's a double armbar. Mentally is forced to tap out. Winner still New Japan World TV Champion Zack Sabre Jr. Josh Woods versus John Walter. Both trade hips. Tosses Walter. Gets sent to the apron. Just a minute. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. Alright, let's go back to the action again. My dog's causing some problems, but okay. It's not been settled. Alright, Josh versus John Walter again. Both men trade hits. Walter goes to the center apron. Arm drag by Walters was angry. Woods catch an Isles kick by to a dragon. Dragon screw leg whip. Woods works over the body. Just out the Woods lock, and this one was over. Josh Woods wins. Lee Moran, the Workhorseman versus Gnarls Garvin and Nash Fist. Caution, lower crew. Mariah company attack early by Sam Cash. Only Mariah. He comes back with a big knee. Fade cut out. We come back. He for the top rope looking for a sock splash, but Henry gets a tag to Drake, diving Bub foot stomp over Drake by Henry. A picture perfect moonsault by Drake. Mariah with suicide dive the outside. Drake gets the pin. Leader Lee Mariah, Workhorseman. Cole Carter versus Dustin Jackson. Drop hit by Jackson, but Carter responds with two of his own. Jackson Carter into the corner, but Carter responds with lariat. Eye of the Beholder finished this one. Cole Carter wins. Emi Sakura versus Alice Crowley. Step up orange red, shot gun drop hit by Crowley. Sakura had another response to strikes, but issues a Vader bomb. Sakura laughs at Crowley strikes. Fishman suplex by Crowley gets two. Sakura counters Crowley with a face buster. Lays in some strong chops in the corner. Double arm hook backbreaker by Sakura. This one's over. Emi Sakura wins. We got this ESP versus the Outrunners. Petico slaps man game in the face for a flying head scissors and an insecurity. Angelico calls for the two. Super kick by Petico. Quick tag by says ASP. Nagna cuts Petico off with a clothesline by tagging Turbo Flood. Double back out by Outrunners running. He dropped by Flood. Nagna with a running back elbow. The quarter bulldog. Headed by Petico. Tags Angelico. Clotheslines for everyone. Right, clothesline off of Magnum to Floyd. Angelico locks in Floyd on inverted STF, but Magnum makes a save. Super kick and the complete shot for SAP. Cole tries to lock into Tequila Sunrise and does Magnum taps. Winner saying Spanish announced project. So Mary Schiffer for Angelico Risk. Schiffer jumps Risk early. Risk trying to crawl around Schiffer. Dwells drill throw by Schiffer. A second third kicks it back by Schiffer. Risk trying to fight back. Fails to steal by Schiffer. A mounted triangle finishes one. Mary Schiffer. Alright, Wilson and tag champs versus Andrade, Martin, and Lee Johnson. He just pounds up Martin early with a huge clothesline. Cage eats a boots a corner. Martin the Japanese. Johnson gets his hand on the huge holds block into the cage. Cage bicep Johnson. Cage and John on turnbuckle. Hangman neckbreaker. Charlotte another man quick tag. Johnson Khan with a hard hammer thrown in the corner. Big splash by Khan. Larry Tail overhead. Billy Toy misses a charge. Khan gets clicked off. Here comes Andrade. Charlie at the ring. Hello, Bridges Toy. Try for the dress supply. Khan and it's going to Khan. Especially by Khan too. Johnny Martin, bomb rope assist, complete shot, split leg and moonsault. That gets a 2 on Toa. Toa runs through Johnson. Cage pumps kicks Andrade. Clothesline by Johnson. Cage and shotgun drop kick into a German suplex by Andrade. Rock splash by Johnson gets a 2. Triple super kick to Cage. Janana springboard triple cutter to Cage, but only got 2. Gut buster by Khan. Triples team sit out power by Embassy. This one was over. So the winners are still ROH World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, the Embassy. So all in all, Ring of Honor was an okay product. It had some moments, so it was pretty much a great product. Also, so yeah, let's go straight to SmackDown. Let's go straight to SmackDown now. On to SmackDown. Alright. Here's results. Okay, let's go to SmackDown results. One day ahead of Payback, December the first edition of Friday Night SmackDown will feature 2 important returns, as well as Bob Bill to WWE's latest premium live event. No one's bigger appearance in WWE's days than John Cena. On the time great, movie started boot. The Go has promised 8 weeks appearances in the Blue brand. Following the latest bloodline drama, Jimmy Uso will appear alone to address his brother Jay Uso leaving WWE. What's the next family drama? Rey Mysterio, Santos Escobar with Team Shut the Mouth duo Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, who will get the advantage ahead of Theory's United States Championship. Leon Miz one last time for the pull up for the big night. Let's show you the big one. The final stage for Payback and beyond into the fall. Let's get into it. John Cena meets Jimmy Uso. Cena announced he was the host of Payback 2023. Jimmy Uso explained all he did for his brother Jey Uso. The two came to blows. The joke laid out Jimmy with the attitude adjustment. Cena may be held back there, let Jimmy stand out, but it was very clear heel won this battle. He was presented by a top hack next to the goal. Harley looked out of place, and Jimmy could face a one-on-one match of this. He solidified his own way as a single star. It's a great sign. The crowd is behind Jay while being in the arena. The bloodline is probably producing stars. They can both Usos into singles acts with high upside. Some notable moments. Cena promised to give thanks to the fans when he appears. Jimmy can't do a new thing. Production made it extra confusing. Might take 10 seconds. Show who was coming out. The crowd chat, "We want Jay," after Jimmy came out. Jimmy called Cena Roman Reigns the same. Angry Cena smiled, saying the Rock Uso quit. Jimmy stormed around backstage, clearly disrespecting Yim's. AJ Styles set up for Yim until Sokola, the phenomenal one. Sokola told Jimmy he was still part of the bloodline, but Jimmy walked out with defiance. So yeah. Rey Mysterio and Los Santos Escobar with LLW versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Theory and Waller isolated Rey Mysterio in the match. Escobar made the save. The Austin Icon took advantage of a shoulder tackle to the knee. Escobar hit a rolling thunder for down under to steal the win. This was a good match. So potential Mysterio versus Darian Moore, complete match of Payback. The former United States champ picks up a win ahead of a rematch against the Master of 619. But importantly, Waller picked up a decisive pinfall. WWE showing signs of getting behind the Aussie Icon. Has not won a big match on the main roster. This will be a signature victory on the road. Patricia goes after the U.S. champion. Escobar and Mysterio stay a cohesive unit despite questionable booking that led to Mysterio taking the goal. This could be starting with the Master 619 Escobar healthy turns when the time is right. Waller Theory defeated Escobar and Rey Mysterio. Backstage, a pre-interview match. Theory and Waller taught themselves as the best tag team in WWE. Mysterio and Escobar were poised to work together to take down heels by side tops until Theory returned to the ring for a sneak attack. Escobar pushed Mysterio out of the way, took his hit to the knee that sealed the loss. Bobby Lashley Street Profits WWE about the championship aspirations. Lashley explained the line with Street Profits because the real recognized real. Ford and Dawkins gives all the might thanks for helping them. Lashley warned that they were after power, control, and championships. SmackDown has moved significantly slower than Raw with angles, no exception. Lashley and his Street Profits are easily no way to the last success. The right rivals. This is welcome moment of clarity. A stable clearly comes together, become a force that'll be difficult to match. Might should be a focus for the Romans. Spirit Europe's champion, while Ford and Dawkins considered challenging Owens and Zayn for the undisputed tag team champions. Notable moments. The sold-out crowd was loud for the segments. The cheer for the Almighty. Owens and Zayn did not wait for the stable head to back for the match. Clearly takes a future contest. Kevin Owens, Zayn versus Hakeem Wild, Cruz del Toro, Zayn Owens, Roll, roll over, Powerball del Wild, Zayn, Hurricane, all my time. All makes sense. How the event LW needed rubbed in two stars started planning to prove Wild Theory total man out of LWO. This could not far loss, especially the one this short. The outro is fine, but hard. They showcase that everyone involved. That's an easy booking option for my people. Zayn and Owens versus Judgment Day at back. Zayn and Owens defeat Wild Del Toro by pinfall. Del Toro defeat KO and Zayn with a sequence of kicks and both men reeling. As an edge. Zayn won the war in the dungeon, then bring everything to the fight of the lives at Payback. So that was pretty much SmackDown. In retrospect, that was pretty much SmackDown in retrospect. Like a go-home show for Payback, which just happened last night. So, yeah, pretty much. I still won't, I mostly review AEW pay-per-views, but, yeah. I'll talk about the Payback pay-per-view, like after the wrestling news. Now, it'll make up for it. And I'll review All Out on Monday. So that'll work. Alright, let's get to the wrestling news. Okay, let's go straight to the wrestling news. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. It's actually, it was Collision. Sorry, let's go straight to Collision. My mistake. I will review Payback. I will discuss Payback's mat booking after the news, and I'll review All Out on Monday. So let's go straight to Collision, shall we? Here's review of Collision. Let's get started. Welcome this is the final show before Sunday's All Out pay-per-view. So with AEW's last chance, anything else to the card. This week's show featured Dax Harwood taking on Jay Wyatt. The Acclaimed Daddy S defeating the Trios channels against Garcia, Daddy Magic, and Cool Hand Ange. Ricky Starks confronting Ricky Steamboat. We also saw the Outcast taking on Britt Baker and Kushida, Sterling in a women's trios bout. The show took place in Chicago on the same day AEW announced CM Punk was no longer with the company, so it was definitely interesting just to tune in. Let's look what happened on Saturday's episode of Collision. Opening segment. We go to Collision. Opens with Tony Khan revealing that CM Punk has been released from his contract due to the backstage incident All In. He said that it was the first time he ever felt unsafe at work, led him to make a difficult choice. Ricky Starks came to the ring with Big Bill at his side and Wade belt in his hand for his interview with Siobhan. The Absolute One Issue challenge, Steamboat for a strap match and All Out. The Dragon came out of contract and said he wanted to do his old school, but he revealed he has someone else. Him and brought out the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Now you have Starks versus Danielson, a strap match and All Out. This was a good segment to build a match at short notice, thankfully. The crowd didn't try to take over the show with CM Punk chants. Some notable observations. Not allowing crowd noise to heard during Khan's video was smart. You could hear some CM Punk chants while Siobhan tried to speak. The show experienced a lot of technical difficulties during the segment. The Acclaim and Daddy S says Garcia, Parker, Menard. The former Jericho Priest Society members, Garcia, Menard, and Jericho Park, chance to win gold this week when they chopped the gun to Bowens and McCass for Trios Champion. The match started with the antics thanks to Garcia and Gunn having a little fun with each other, but it got serious when Parker and Menard got involved with Garcia take over. The match may have started some fun moments. The crowd turned into a solid trios match where both showed up. The abilities of both teams. The caster scored a win for elbow draw to end a decent encounter. The Acclaim and Daddy Ass wins. There's a notable moments. Garcia hit Gunn with a real stiff chop. The way Garcia taunting Gunn was hilarious. The way Daddy Ass got back was even funnier. Now we go to Austin Open versus Nick Wayne Commander. After scoring a win alongside Vigo Rampage, Wayne was back in action with Commander to take on Fletcher and Mark Davis. The 18-year-old was getting taken to school until he got tagged in the high flyer. Commander was able to get into some great offense, but Fletcher took him down with a powerbomb. Both teams had plenty of time to make sure to give him some double team spots, giving all four men time to shine their own. Wayne looked clear, been gaining more confidence with each match. Commander has been impressive showing, so he made a good partner for the newcomer. However, Austin Open has his size experience the team to overcome. Davis and Fletcher scored the win, but helped bounce back a bit after losing or tag titles and Cole. Darby Allin tried to explain away why he forgave Aaron Fox so quickly before Wayne could respond. Christian Cage showed up with Luchasaurus, so yeah. Aussie Open 1, less than moderation. So, Wayne's new gimmick is just team up whoever asked Dean Pelton for community. Aussie opened in some nice double to spots. The kick Fletcher hit on Wayne when Fletcher propelled him to the air. Looked great. Aussie opens finisher rules. Christian hitting on Wayne's mom would be hilarious. So you actually film the segment. Now we go to a women's match. The Outcast versus Britt Baker, Sheeta, Stan Adder. So Dennis Rodman had a segment with Jet Jarrett's crew. This led to the clean coming out, saying he would defend the trio titles against Jarrett and the crew went all out. The next match featured Sarah, Tony Storm, Ruiz Soho, Baker, Sandler, Sheeta, the trios bout. The U.S. champ took early and talked to her challenger all out while Donnie Stammer, Storm, while Sandler taken down. The Outcasts were able to get a little more off. Baker, Sheeta. All 6 women were entwined for this week. Match dealt with multiple stories at once. Looked good. Did everyone's job putting over Tia's title. Displayed while overshowing the women's title storyline. Felt like it was good to see about every combination opponent who scored a win on Baker's thanks to somehow from Serena Bottle. The finish was competitive, especially as we saw all in, but most of the match was decent. The Outcast won some awesome moments. Storm has been getting fun past week. The way Soho crazy gimmick.
From upstairs, the orange one?
Huh?
Did you move the remote from upstairs?
No. The crazy gimmick during the segment, right? Be back. Sandler looks like he's hitting harder than anyone else in the women's division. Be nice. Our uncles. What was that go? She was underrated. Sandler, the way she moves always make her opponents look good. House versus GPA. Dogs Harwood versus JY. The main man tonight was singles bout between Wyatt and Harwood, but it was presented Cole promo for Cole, talking about his upcoming tag title defense and Jeff against the Dark Order. We also saw Powerhouse squash a guy named GP in less than a minute time to walk to the ring. He was immediately confronted by Miro. The gun just roused for the White from the Harwood at a clash. Keep them clean. The match was going outside, but the best choice booked for the main event. Wyatt and Dax both great what they do. They had no choice problem turning out a great performance. Wright was able to get the win by hitting the Blade Runner in the match. So Jay White wins. Notable moment, the crowd tried to chant for GPA, but he was pinned. Say his name 5 times. Irish Cassidy gave a good promo about against John Moxley. Moxley gave one in the show too. Juice and Guns a funny trio. Way eventually, Juice and Guns were made a trio. Dogs being linked to Punk. It was talk we did more Punk chants during the match. We did a Punk gesture on the ring though. No matter what happened upon Collision, the focus came out always going to be CM Punk's situation. Colin was smart not only record the talent to play that talent show, rest of the crowd for the show began to hit high out the wrestlers. May versus Harwood, and we all night, but last second set of matches were good too. Collision looks forward to the mystery, but they both showing like that, how 2 rosters might be keeping dead in the water. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. That was the review of AEW Collision. You know what? I'm gonna review. Let's go a few more. Let's go talk about Payback. Let's talk about a few more about Payback last night, cause I did review. I did get a quick review of it, but I want to go say further with this. The matches were, how should I put this, a little off-putting. It was like an episode of Monday Night Raw, but on a description site. So that's pretty dumb. Having Rollins retain the title was dumb. Rollins was hurt. So, yeah. The match was okay, but he was hurt. There was an update, like, after the match, like, knockout attack Rollins, so the feud will continue. So Rollins will win, so Seth will retain the title. So, yeah. But I'm going to say this. It was pretty much a shitty show. The only two best matches was the Tag Championship and the World Champion. They were the two best matches overall. The rest suck. I don't know why it sucked. The women's match sucked. I don't get it. A steel cage. You could have done it at SummerSlam, but no, it sucked anyway. So anyway, fuck it. So I get why these matches like an episode of freaking Raw. Every PLE man, he is making an episode of Raw and SmackDown. You know, honestly, the one they did right was introducing Jey Uso on Raw. It's gonna be interesting. It will keep him apart from like his brother Jimmy. WWE can have their match at WrestleMania in 7 months. I'll give him John Cena that. He did a good job being a referee, so he put over and over. And all in all, Payback still sucks. Only 2 good matches are good. And the one segment that reintroduced Jey Uso to Raw was a great idea. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. Let's go straight to the wrestling news. Let's get to the wrestling news. Let's get to the wrestling news. Okay. Let's start with the wrestling news. Alright. Bray Wyatt, hospitalized for his death, reportedly was not wearing a doctor-recommended device. Plus more. As we noted, Wyatt reportedly suffered a heart attack when he unexpectedly passed away at the age of 36 last Thursday. It was reported that how Wyatt died with a case of COVID-19 earlier this year. This severe heart issues have been dealt with. Wyatt's health reportedly improved in a significant way, so much that he was getting close to being able to return to WWE and cleared to Thursday. Wyatt had passed away last Thursday after suffering a heart attack. As a report from TMZ News that Wyatt experienced a series of heart complications in months leading to his passing. That heart defibrillator, which is designed to treat people experiencing sudden cardiac arrest, was not with him when his body was found. Pete recorded notes how Wyatt told his fiancée he was going to take a nap last Thursday, but when she heard the line going on about an hour later, without stopping, Wyatt was then discovered in his bed. He was not breathing, was turning blue. Wyatt's fiancée called 911 while her mother attempted CPR, but Wyatt was later pronounced dead in the hospital. I don't get it. Wyatt was actually hospitalized for a heart issue 1 week before his death. He had a follow-up appointment with the doctor this morning. He died. Wearing a heart defibrillator, Wyatt did not know the defibrillator would have saved Wyatt's life. The security determined he was not wearing the device at the time of his death. Cleared his vehicle in the driveway of his home. Police spoke about Wyatt's immediate family members said COVID-19 past March. That he had COVID-19 past this March. And when he developed heart complications, these heart issues caused Wyatt to have a weak lower part of his heart. So it's noted that TMZ report on the police report kept referring to Wyatt's girlfriend, but this could be a typo by TMZ police. Wyatt has been engaged to fiancée Offerman since last year. They had 2 kids together. Wyatt has 2 more from his first marriage. Okay, yeah, pretty much. Like, I feel sad for Wyatt's death. Wyatt's heart problems, COVID-19. You feel sad for Wyatt. But life goes on, Life goes on. Wyatt dies, and life goes on. Let's all move on. Shall we? Alright. Update on CM Punk and Jack Perry incident from AEW All In. Believe backstage that both men are suspended. So if you missed the real world champ got into an altercation with Perry shortly before his first matchup with Samoa Joe at today's event. And it was basically last week's event. This death from an incident occurred backstage a collision weeks ago. Punk shot Perry down idea using real glass and angle. Here, Perry made reference during his pre-show WWE Championship match against Hook when real glass were used on the car spine. Perry said, "Real glass, cry me a river." Shot the second city saint. The altercation did not get physical. There's been several accounts of what happened. The most report that Punk and Perry had some words, push each other, but Punk trapped Perry in a choke, stopped them from wrestling further. Both were actually asked to leave by security, though different times. AEW President Tony Khan addressed the incident during the post-All-In scrum. He was aware that something happened. That incident was under investigation. An update from All-In's Brian Alvarez, the belief that Perry and Punk will be suspended for altercation, which means neither will be able to work per-review in Chicago. Tony Khan granted the AEW roster the option to miss dynamic events, so he could attend Memorial Services for Bray Wyatt. According to Sean Rossbach, rightful AEW President Tony Khan granted his roster the option to miss 2 dynamic events so they could the wrestlers could attend the Memorial Service of Bray Wyatt. As noted, Year Awards tragically passed away Thursday. He's only 36. Members of the wrestling community continue to mourn the heart and the life of Wyatt, claimed Becky Lynch. Rightful start last night. Raw. Sampa. Yeah, it was basically what happened. It could be a memorial service for Bray. We don't know when, so I don't care. So let's go on. CM Punk Jack Perry suspended by AEW for altercation. This is from Brian. This is the same news, but updates saying that Jack Perry and Punk are now suspended. It was Tony Khan addressed the situation during the post-All-In scrum. He said where something's happening. Then Brian Alvarez reported this week, I believe both men will be suspended for altercation. Neither will be able to work all out in Chicago. Then PW told added some details confirmed by Fightful. Punk and they threatened to quit after the incident, but managed to pull us out together to do the match with Joe. The reports added he had told some people he hated this place because all the drama, saying that many people in AEW said Punk is responsible for all the drama. Here, Punk and Perry attended All-In after party. Punk London Monday afternoon. So yeah, Punk is yet to be informed about suspension. Yeah, this is more updates. Basically, honestly, CM Punk wasn't informed, but we don't know if it's real or not. It gets conflicting if you think about it, Yeah, that is something conflicting. He was informed eventually, but I don't know. It gets conflicting as it gets going on. The CM Punk shit goes on. Alright, Jim Cornette says Tony Khan needs to send a message to AEW All-In backstage altercation. During it, Cornette spoke about the instant situation with Punk. Jack Perry All-In talks about physical. It would get physical after they eventually use a glass. But basically says Cornette thinks AEW President Tony Khan needs to show some leadership by firing Perry to send a message. This is what Jaron Cornette said. I don't know if Tony will continue to let these jerk dudes on when things and stuff happens. Nothing you can do about it. Fire the little goof, send a message. Look, I don't care if you have a problem. You want to talk about it back then. That's fine. Both sit down. But the next person does shit on the air, I'm firing just like I fired Chap. Get it? That was sentiment. That was sentiment message. And then we go to another news. Eric Bischoff tries to Tony Khan for past comments. Eric Bischoff gave his thoughts on various topics in the latest episode of 83 Weeks podcast. During it, Bischoff talked about Kenny Omega working a Trails match, having a singles match All-In. To the President Tony Khan and more here highlights on apology. And that's probably why sometimes I get really passionate when I see things obvious to me. People should have learned from some mistakes. They'll be allowed to have this. They'll be repeating dude, you're not doing getting the show. He's like, he talks about Tony Khan, the succession. He talks about Kenny Omega having, and this is what he talked about. It's probably Kenny Omega didn't have a singles match at all. I read that overall, notes, but you know what? There were 10 matches. How did I get right down? Each of them, 2 or 3 were some trios 10 matches. Yeah, I heard about we have a story you put on spectacle. Yeah, anyone down the first fans, there were some prediction shots. See, the event requires slightly over critical, quickly, but not visual matches, drama comes with it because there's a story, the psychological match, even there's a backstory in that match and the story. Yeah, Eric Bischoff does talk about what happened in the match, the apologies and stuff. In retrospect, it's something you do, Like, yeah. Basically, yeah. Yeah, and that was the wrestling news. It's a little weird, but CM Punk news were dominating, so we had to change things up a bit. Oh, one more thing. It's about on the Payback, as I promised, a Payback. Payback was not okay pay-per-view. It was a beach. It was an episode of Raw, aired on the Peacock. What's that all about? Put some pizzazz in it. Make it a genuine pay-per-view, not some episode of Raw or SmackDown. In my opinion. Yeah, Payback sucks. So Sunday tonight is gonna be All Out. I'll review it on Monday, as I promised. So let's see what happens then.